Alright, here's a 32 fear run using this Arcana, and I'm going to be employing the strategies and tips that I've talked about in a previous video, namely being grab a keepsake for the damage type that you want, and then once you have your damage sorted out, then you want to employ Aphrodite or Apollo if they don't show up naturally, and get Glamour Gain and or Aphrodite cast, and Apollo Sprint. So we have Daze and then Weakness into our build for extra survivability. We're using the Aspect of Morrigan, one of my favorite Liminoros aspects. What makes it different is it's got a multi-hit spin attack for its regular attack, which is really fun, especially if you're using Poseidon or Hestia in this case. I'm using Hestia for this run. And if you use any sort of Omega, either the Omega attack or Omega special, and then an attack, and then a special, you'll activate the Blood Triad for a big burst of damage. And you can do this in any sort of order, and it'll activate. And for our companions, we're using Chronos, since I think Chronos is the best starting companion for players that are learning. The extra HP helps a lot. I still use Chronos in most of my runs. And here's my 32 Fear setup. I think the one thing here that might be scary for a lot of people is Vow of Time 3. You only have 5 minutes to clear each area. It's not too bad so long as you don't have grit. Like if you're not employing grit and you're not employing extra hordes, the 5-minute timer is actually pretty, it's fairly generous. We have our Hestia Keepsake. And we'll go kind of quick here. If you're playing at 32 Fear, I'm assuming you already know how to play the game to a certain extent. And we have Flame Strike, which is great. Alright, so we now have we have our attack sorted out, so we need a way to proc Origination. Ambrosia or Nectar in this room is great. That gives you a free random palm, which in my case, I only have attack, so it's going to buff my attack. Yoink! Alright, done. Flame Strike's up. Okay, so that's tricky. We have Daedalus Hammer or Apollo. We could take Apollo now and guarantee the sprint. But, I mean, a hammer is a hammer, right? A hammer is a hammer. If we can get a good one too, that either helps melt armor or improves our triad damage, that would be super beneficial. Okay, so we have two options here. Banshee Brand and Phantom Brand are both really nice. So you have a potentially higher damage spike with Banshee Brand, since you'll be doing 777 damage twice at a 33% chance. Or we can go for something more consistent, which is kind of tough. I feel like Phantom Brand would be more consistent. I do like gambling a little bit, so maybe we'll just go for Banshee Brand. I think... Yeah, I think I want to take Banshee Brand. I think the more sane person would probably take this, but I like the spiky damage, so we'll take that. Seleni's not bad in our case, because we actually use magic this time. Unlike the previous build that I showed with the Melstaff, just spamming attack and special, so... Selene in this case is perfectly fine to grab, especially this early. I do need to give her Ambrosia real quick, sorry. Still working on this save. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Lunar Ray, Dark Side, and Night Bloom. I don't mind any of these. I think I'm going to take Night Bloom. And we have... Let's just take this. Just clear the rooms. You don't have to use Triad every single time, especially in the early rooms. You can pretty much just spam attack, especially if you have Hestia this early. And that'll sort it out. I don't want Ares. I don't mind taking... You know, I want to reroll Ares, see if I can get Apollo or Aphrodite. Poseidon is an option. Poseidon's definitely an option. If we can get Poseidon cast, that wouldn't be bad. Or we can continue just taking Hestia. What are the chances that we roll maybe Apollo or Aphrodite right now? Or Zeus? Nah, we'll take this. We'll take this. This will do the triad attack. Take care of him real quick. We have about 3 minutes, so our pacing's kind of okay for now. Okay, so we do have a title ring. We could take this for the froth, which then gives us origination. C-Star is also here for doubling rewards, and in the interest of trying to boost our survivability, just like in the previous video, I'm going to take the risk and take the C-Star and potentially double. You know what? No, we'll take title ring. We want damage. We kind of want damage. I want to reroll this. I'll take the palm. I don't really care to have a ton of max magic, but I do want decent magic regen. That being said, the Morrigan combo isn't too expensive if it's not modified by boons. So in this case, so long as we get Glamour Gain or some sort of decent mana regen, we'll be a-okay. Flame Strike or Title Ring? I think both are fine. Either or is okay. So I'll take Flame Strike. Early Shop. We'll take it. Maybe there's a chance we'll get a boon that we like. Oh, Apollo's right here. Perfect. In this case, we're looking for Apollo Sprint. Since we already have our source of origination, we have Scorch as a curse and Froth as our second curse. Nova Flourish isn't bad, but we're not really relying on our special attack anyway, aside from proccing the Triad, so I'll probably reroll. We're looking for Sprint. I don't think the game's going to give it to us. I could reroll again, but I'm not really that desperate to get the Apollo Sprint right now. Picking up Apollo now just puts... We'll put him in our future Olympian pool, so I think we'll just take... I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter too much. I'll take Light Smite. It doesn't matter too much at the moment. And from here, we'll probably take, let's see, an extra 10 damage or an extra 30 from here. We'll take Title Ring upgrade. Oh, Aphrodite, perfect. All right, so one of our two requirements are... Well, actually, we have Apollo and Aphrodite in our pool again. We got really lucky, to be honest. Which seems to keep happening to me whenever I try to record. So I guess, hopefully in a future video, we don't roll both Apollo and Aphrodite in the first area. But for the time being, always lucky, I guess. Alright, let's see. We have Passion Rush, Flutter Flourish, and Secret Crush. I kind of want to take this, but I also kind of want some mana regen right now. Especially for the Hecate Fight.
Let's do it.
Glamour Gain, Common Rarity. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. We could take the Chaos Room. Actually, no. We'll take the Centaur Heart. We're about like 2 or 3 rooms away from reaching the boss room, and I don't want to be in a weird position where the Chaos Boon might hinder our ability to fight Hecate, so we're gonna not do that. I do need to focus on clearing a little bit faster, so I'm gonna play a little bit more aggressive. There we go. Take the Centaur Heart. We have Apollo again. We're going to take Apollo. I should have checked out the shop actually, but that is okay. You should check your shops whenever you can. Alright. That takes care of that room. Apollo. If we get a Apollo sprint, then the run is basically done. We have the sprint. We have 349 gold. Head to the shop. Maybe pray for a boon plus a Centaur Heart. No Centaur Heart, but we do have Aphrodite again. I'll take it. Aphrodite is just generally super strong. Burning Desire is incredibly good in this case. We are taking that. At this point, if we can get Pyrotechnique from Hestia, then it should be mostly smooth sailing at this point. Either or is fine. I'm gonna take Flame Strike again. All right.
Until we meet again. One of the hidden aspects. Let us see if you shall.
All right, dodge your projectiles. Phase 2.
Return to fight, sisters.
All right, that should take care of all of them.
Bathe in flame.
All right, Freenos blocked the projectile for us, which is perfect. Now all we have to do is take care of the witches and then burst down Hecate, and we should be all good. We took a few hits here and there, but it's not too bad, thankfully. And I'm assuming she's the far one. She is. And she's down. And we have a minute left over, which is perfect. Once we start getting more damage boons, it'll snowball even quicker, and then we'll get even more time going into the next area. And then from there, it's pretty smooth sailing at this point. We already have Apollo and Glamour Gain from Aphrodite, so we don't have to worry about switching to these. Another really big time save at this point, especially with 32 Fear. You can run Fig Leaf, and this will make it so that an encounter in each region, or the next 3 regions, will have no enemies. So that is a giant time save. And you know what? We don't have to, since we have an extra minute already. But let's just say if you're just getting to 32 Fear and you want a little bit more comfort. In this case, if your RNG is good for your first region, I would say Fig Leaf is worth taking at this point. So we'll take this. In our shop, we have health, mana restoration, and more grass, but we don't need any of those. We're now at Oceanus. Our build is looking pretty decent. We'll take this reward for an extra 5 HP. Take care of this bowling ball guy. These hermit crab guys are like not my favorite enemy. I didn't mind them before, but you know, now that you're doing fear and time's kind of important, they're a little bit annoying now. They're definitely a little bit annoying now. Now, you might be wondering if I'm worried about getting a special attack or not for Aspect of Morrigan, and really, I'm not that worried about it. Whoops. I'm not too worried about it at this point. Most of the damage is going to be from activating the Triad. So that's what we'll focus on. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't happen, no big deal. Oh, I really want to do this. But I feel like if I did this now, we'll come back for it later. We'll come back for it later. I don't want to spoil anything. So we could take another Apollo here. What can Apollo offer in this case? Oh right, I forgot we had the vow of I forgot we had the vow of hubris. I completely forgot. Okay, so what do we have as an option at this point? I mean, we can get the Nova Flourish. We can get oh boy. Dazzling Display isn't bad. Perfect Image isn't bad. Supernova is not bad. Extra Dose, also not bad. Self-Healing is gone, which is slightly unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. Really not much. Really not much. I guess Warm Breeze would be kind of cool. And you know what? We'll take that. I mean, there's a chance we'll get it, so I'll take it. Nova Flourish, an Extra Dose, and Supernova. I think I'll take Extra Dose. Why not? And between this and this, we could take Poseidon. Although I do think Hopefully we still have it available. Do we have Pyrotechnique available? We do. Your Scorch effects still damage faster. I think this will be the boon that we want to get. And Hot Pot too, if that's possible. So we'll go to Hestia for now. Yeah, we'll do Hestia. And here's the Fig Leaf kicking in. So we just skipped an Elite Fight. That saves a ton of time. We do have Pyrotechnique, but if I take Pyrotechnique now, we lose out on Hot Pot. So this puts me in a really weird spot. I might reroll just so that I can separate these two and not lose them. And apparently not. Apparently the game doesn't want me to do that. So it's a choice between up to 12% extra dodge, which stacks with the other 20% from days, or having her Scorch deal damage much faster. In this case, I think it's a personal choice. For me, the faster I can kill these bosses, I think the better. Like I said, we already have Glamour Gain, right? We already have weak status effect, and we already have days. So we're going to take this. Centaur Heart or Poseidon? We'll take Poseidon. Alright, but yeah, as you can see, Fig Leaf gives you a huge time save. We're like just about to reach the 5-minute mark, and we're about halfway through this region already, which means if we can complete this fast enough, we'll have even more time going to the next area. And then that'll let you play the next Guardian even safer, if need be. Hydraulic Might, Ocean Swell. Hydraulic Might is really nice. It is really, really nice. Buried Treasure and Ocean Swell are also decent options. So, I think we'll do a little bit of gambling. I think we'll take Buried Treasure. Ocean Swell is also not a bad option at all. But getting more gold is always fun, so I'll grab this. Is this the optimal choice? Probably not, but I like it. I'm going to take Narcissus, since it freezes the timer and it's a free room.
Maybe it is a curse.
And this will help you save more time in your runs. And, you know, listen to him yap for a bit. Let's see, what do we want here? All right, either we take the palm or we take the money. I'm leaning more towards the money right now. All right, another Hestia boon. I think we don't have anything else that we would want from her. Snuffed Candle is an option, actually. Snuffed Candle is an option. Scalding Vapor is also really good. Okay, so we take it. I was going to reroll it, but we actually have a ton of boons that we can get to help us out. So we're going to do just that. This room has a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Alright, cleared. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Whenever you dodge or daze, whenever dodge or daze causes a foot of miss, you restore some HP. We get 5 HP per dodge. Or Snuffed Candle. I'm taking Snuffed Candle. We'll take Snuff Candle, and I think we'll take the shop. We should be up to the boss room now. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we'll take. Let's see. We have enough for all this. We'll grab Hermes. Maybe get a dodge boon here if possible. Apparently not. Mean Streak is not bad for clear speed. And it's also an epic one. We'll take that. And we will take... what do we want here? Your servants move and attack 75% faster, or your servants fight for you indefinitely. Ooh, those are decent options. I think I kind of want the indefinite one. Although you can make an argument for the attack speed, for sure. Yeah, I think we'll take... Let me double check. Yeah, we'll take this one. The indefinite fight. We'll grab that. We could grab healing here. And you know what? I think we will. under the assumption, let's say you took more damage than I did in this run, and you need healing, I'm gonna buy it anyway, just to affect my personal gold economy, under the assumption that, you know, you might need that item to heal yourself if you took more hits than I did. This fight, I don't like. Personally, I think this fight is a little too hectic. Maybe that's just me, but it's a bit too much, especially when you have a frenzy modifier that makes them attack 40% faster. It starts to get a little hectic, to the point of, like, it starts to feel a little miserable, I would say. I don't know if other people feel the same about that, but at least for me, I am not a big fan. Not a very big fan of... Uh-oh. Not a big fan of this fight. Or this version of the fight, rather. I'm really bad at dodging that. Alright, phase 2. Dodge that. Summon our tentacle guy, I guess. I think this fight in particular is the main reason why I run Death Defiance over Strength. I'm just not really good at this fight. Not at all. Not at all. But I guess being bad at this fight also helps prove the point that this build works. The build works. Works great for people like me who suck at the game and need a lot of extra cushion. I need a lot of second chances. I need my participation trophy. Simply put, I'm just not good enough. And all right, that is the Valve Rivals Scylla Charybdis fight, and we didn't lose any Death Defiance this time, which is rare. I usually lose like 1 or 2 in that fight when I'm doing 32 Fear. Let's see. So Fig Leaf is done, and we have our Apollo and Aphrodite done. We have the boons that we want. At this point, you now have basically full freedom of whatever you want to do. I kind of want to level my other keepsakes, but let's just say you want to win really badly. At this point, if you run Experimental Hammer, especially if it's maxed out, these 20 encounters will last you all the way up to Chronos if you use it in the third region. So I'm gonna use the Experimental Hammer.
Very well.
The 20 rounds will last us all the way until the final boss. And our attacks are 35% faster. That's not bad. It's not the best thing that I want, but it's also not bad. Breath of Eris is nice. This is essentially just a free hit, because that hit will heal you instead of hurt you. You can think of it as like a barrier in that case. So I'll buy this. It's only 15 gold.
To the fields.
And we now have basically 3 minutes to spare. And then we're going to get an extra 5 minutes on top of that. And again, Fig Leaf is still active. Keep that in mind. Fig Leaf is still active. So this will activate at least one more time. And this will give us another giant time save. Another hammer. Yeah. Can't say no to that. Definitely can't say no to that. Yoink. Alright, what do we get?
I'm ready for you.
What are we getting? Oh, and it's a free fight. Even better. Hopefully we can get the other triad bonus. We did not. Okay, that's fine. Melting Sickle here I think is the best choice. Being able to remove armor quicker, especially for those elite fights and some of the later rooms, is going to be useful. Yoink, we'll take that.
Just one more. Illuminate my path.
Grab these real quick. We are on a bit of a time crunch, but not too big of a deal. like I said, the fig leaf kind of allows you to, you can still afford to do a little bit of exploring because fig leaf buys you a lot of time. So we already have this. We already have servitude. Selflessness would be nice. Your servants take 20% of any damage you would have otherwise taken. And since our servants stay up until they die, rather than be on a timer, you can think of this as an extra 20% damage reduction on top of everything else that we're already doing, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I think we'll take that. And what else do we want? I would like the 75% attack for our servants. So I think we will also go in this direction. Your servants do 10% more damage, or your hex also auto charges. I think we'll take auto charge, just to get our servants up just a little bit faster. Another Apollo, we'll take it. Over here. Oh, that guy is not fun. Punching guy is not fun at all. Alright. Get behind him. Summon our servant. Have him get punched out. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, interesting. This is all we have left for Apollo. Okay, so after this, we should probably avoid any Apollo rooms, unless we just want gold. So we'll take the perfect image. And just move on from there. Echo or the Centaur Heart. We'll take Echo. It's a free room, and event rooms like this have the timer freeze. So you don't have to worry about timing out here. It's also a free room, so it progresses you closer to the boss, and it doesn't cost any time. Which makes it super, super nice. Ooh. We'll take an extra boon from a previous night. Why not? What do we get? Hailstorm. We have no freeze, right? No freeze or anything, so Hailstorm wouldn't be useful. Static Shock, though, would be useful, but how much magic do we have left? We have 88, and we're going to lose 50. That one's a bit dicey, I won't lie. And also, I feel like a 10 damage Chain Lightning is a bit overrated. If we had the Vow of Wards, this might have a bit more value, but... We can also take Flash Fry. I might make a bad decision here, though. Static Shock does give me a big dopamine hit when I see all that, all those zappy things go all over the place. Oh, it'd be such a bad idea. It would be such a bad idea. But I kind of like it, though. It is kind of fun to see. It is kind of fun to see. So I'm gonna take it. I'm sorry. If you're a smarter person, you would take Flash Fry in that case. Although I guess we can go here and get extra magic right now. So I guess never punished. I guess we're just never being punished. Let's see. We're looking for... what was it? It was a Hermes. Something, something, something. I'll take this heart. Yoink. Grab me one of those. 180 HP is pretty okay. Not ideal, but hey. At least we're not close to dying. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I guess proof of concept. You can play like that and still walk away pretty okay, I guess. Hard target's actually really nice. I might pick hard target. Then again, hasty retreat's also really good. I wonder if I can re-roll this and have hard target pop up at another point, so I don't have to lose it. Oh, that just makes it even worse. Money's really nice. Racing Thoughts is super nice too. Being able to charge your triad stuff, your Omega way faster is super good. We have options again. Omega does charge pretty fast already, so I'll probably take the quick book. I'll take the money. I like buying stuff at the shop.
In you go.
Take care of him. Is that all of them? No. Got that one. The mana regen is just enough to kind of make it work. Although this extra magic is going to help a ton. We have 5 minutes. Still not bad. We have an Hex we can summon. I should probably play a little bit more careful now, considering that I don't want to lose the run. Although then again, I guess it's also my fault for picking Static Shock instead of Flash Fry. What is going on in the background? What is happening back there? Wispy Wiles. This is nice. I also would really like Shameless Attitude though for extra damage. I wish I could split these two. I fear if I reroll now though, I might lose this. But I want extra survivability. Wispy Wiles gives us, with 6 air infusions, this will give us 12% dodge on top of the 20% from daze. So we are going to take this. We have enough gold. Let's go shopping. Oh, let me check this real quick. What do we have? Breath of Arrows for 15 gold. We'll take an extra free hit. That's pretty free. That is nice. We'll take it. Apollo. We don't need anything from Apollo, do we? He has nothing for us. So we'll take the extra mana and we'll just move on. We still have nothing for special, which I guess if we get Poseidon or something, that'd be kind of nice. And I believe we have Power Technique, so the fire or the burn should go quite fast. And this is the part of the fight that gets really sloppy for me. Actually, I'm starting to notice that most of the time, these fights are just super sloppy to me anyway, because I can't dodge. Wow, who would have thought? We have decent damage going on now, though, so we should be okay. We just gotta be a little bit careful. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. All right, there we go. Whew. As you can see, we still have really good damage. Our damage is fine. Everything's good. Just build a little bit of damage and then slap on Glamour Gain and Apollo Daze and pray you don't die. And it'll kind of mostly work as long as you put in an active effort to try to dodge. If you can dodge at least half of the moves, you'll probably be okay. That's my philosophy. Especially with this kind of build. If you can dodge half of the moves, you'll be okay. Alright, so we're going for Chronos. At this point, I usually just take Knuckle Bones. Knuckle Bones is great. Another option would be Luckier Tooth. Engraved Pin is also a very solid option. So you are free to choose any of these three. I think these are all perfectly fine. Maybe for the sake of interest, or just to change things up a little bit, maybe we'll do Moros this time. When you first fall to 0 health in an encounter, become doomed and clear in time to get 60 health back. Yeah, I think we'll take this.
That one.
We'll take this. Hydrolite for 45 gold. That is an option. That is an option. Yarn would be kind of nice too. You know what? We'll take this.
Fair trade.
If you need the health and you have the gold for it, just buy it. I I don't think I really need it, to be honest, but I'm still trying to make decisions under the assumption that whoever is trying to follow this video needs more healing. More healing, more survivability. So we'll take that one. And I believe we still have Fig Leaf in play. So one of these rooms is going to eventually be free. Which then means we have time to take the extra side rooms, even though we're on a timer. So I will take this now. Yeah, we have plenty of time. So we'll go for the extra rewards. I need to edit this part specifically so that I don't want to show spoilers. That'll be a bit tricky. All right, what choice do we have here? These are all solid. I'm okay with all of these. That being said, I think we'll take this one. Cutting the mobs in half is kind of nice. Or we could reroll and get Gigaroast Dash if possible. That would be nice. All right, not possible. So apparently the game hates me. That's okay. Let's do life tax. We have a ton of damage, so I don't think Old Grudge is going to do much for us. Aside from potentially speed up the fight a little bit, but I want to make sure you have an extra HP going into phase 2. Or just clearing the rooms in general. So we'll take this.
Very well.
I shall return.
More survivability. And this... Oh, it's not a free room. I thought it was going to be a fig room. Apparently not. Alright, we'll take this. Take this guy out. Any more enemies? Oh, there are. Interesting. Alright. That should take care of that. What do we have? No optional rooms. Okay.
Care for a little wager here?
Oh, we have Nemesis. This is nice.
Fates must be smiling on you as I...
Nemesis event also frees the timer, so this is good for us. So you can take your time here. Don't worry about losing health. Or, I mean, don't worry about playing aggressive and, like, take unnecessary damage because the timer's frozen for now. Take your time. That should be all of them. Perfect. Now the timer's going to keep going. Or now the timer starts again once the event's over. We got our money. We'll take... Oh, we don't have a choice. You could technically take the room before Nemesis does if you're quick enough. But I was going to explain my thought process, and then I forgot that Nemesis does her thing with taking the rooms. But yeah, in this case, it's fine. I was going to take Selene anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll take this. We get 5 points. I think that's enough to make it all the way here for the 75% attack speed. That is huge. And now we can grab, let's see. Whenever you enter a location, the hex starts 40% charged. That's not bad. Not bad at all. After using your hex, you deal 5% extra damage to this encounter. You know what? I'll take that. I want to do more damage. 7 minutes. In general, you only need about like 2.5 minutes to beat Chronos. Especially with Morrigan aspect. It's pretty strong. So we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Summon this. We have our super rat ankle biting somewhere in the corner there. I don't know where he went. Look at that little guy go. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm never underestimating Little Rat ever again. That guy just cleared like 3 enemies for me. Oh, he's so cool. And we have our fig leaf. Oh my, you know, we're taking this. We're taking this. I want the extra cash. The fig leaf activation just saved us a bunch of time. Like a bunch of time. Way more than I completely forgot I had it. Alright, Yoink, we'll take the extra golds. Grab our milk. We'll take Poseidon. I've been looking for him. I'll take it. Oh, whoops. Alright, cleared him. What do we have? Beach ball. I mean, we could take it. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah, we'll take it. No biggie. Ooh, and we can take extra cash. We have 6 minutes, right? Yeah, why not? Why not? Plenty of time. Plenty of time. So yeah, you can still build defensively with Aphrodite and Apollo, right? Get your days, get your dodge, get your glamour gain for weekend and, you know, all that stuff. And we're sitting at about 6 extra minutes, or I mean 6 minutes to fight Chronos. We have a ton of time. We have a ton of time. And we might get Blitz here. We might get Blitz here. That is not too bad. Let me re-roll this.
Something else.
That is not bad. We'll take this. We'll take the Blitz. Alright, we now have another damage spike. We have enough gold to buy all of these, so I'll buy Hermes now. What do we have? Nope. Even more dodge. Do we have any chance-based things outside of days or dodge right now? I don't think so. Oh, we do. We have the blood. Right. Oh, we have options. Okay, so we either take the extra dodge or we take the extra success rate to proc our blood triad bonus a bit more. I think I will take... No, you know what? It's a video about survivability, right? So I'll take the retreat. I'll take the retreat. I'll take the retreat for the sake of the video. If I wasn't recording now for pure survivability, I would why did I buy that? My mistake. I forgot. If it weren't for the video, I would probably take the increased success chance for more damage.
See you shortly.
All right, here we go.
You dare return.
Yo.
Long.
Alright, with the Chronos fight. Just continue our blood triad attack pattern. Get a bunch of damage in.
Legions of the Golden Age, answer my call.
I think I'm going to save the minion for phase 2. Although I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, we'll just summon here. Get our own little crazed cultist to do a little bit of our work. He's just a funny little guy. Oh, he's going kind of crazy on it. Hey, get him. Oh, if we can get one of these guys as a summon, that'd be kind of nice too. Let me see if I can get one. Hold on. This should work. Yeah, beat him up. I'm gonna see if I can get some extra hits here real quick, and then back up. Alright. Get back in there. I guess we're on phase 2. Alright. Summon a little guardian for ourselves. I think we're still at full HP. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just mashing buttons at this point, and we should be okay. All right. And it's over. I mean, I guess if you watch the whole thing, you'll see I take plenty of damage at a bunch of different spots, and Wasn't too bad. Honestly, wasn't too bad. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time, I guess. Later.
The silver sisters wait. The moon marks her passage silently.